How's it hanging, guys? Connor here, aka Conninja, back with the team builder for the first week of this DnD league. I am so excited for this. I cannot wait for my first battle. It's going to be exciting. I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to make me a better battler in general and creating teams and such. So first thing I'm going to do is kind of look at his team and kind of just say a little bit of what he's bringing. So his first round pick was Garchomp. He was second overall pick, and he picked Garchomp. Now, Garchomp is a scary offensive threat. This thing is power. Its EQ can destroy anybody. If you allow him to set up a Swords Dance, GG. That is a sweep waiting to happen, especially if it's just GG. Especially if you have a Life Orb, even Ground EMZ. Garchomp is like, in VGC, it's a big Z user, so I have to watch out for that. And he even brings Stealth Rocks, so we definitely have to watch out for hazards if I switch out. He can either Swords Dance or set up hazards. So that's a big thing that I need to remember when switching out and trying to bring out the correct mods. Galvantula is annoying, where it brings Sticky Webs. Sticky Webs halves your speed. So let's say he releases it like Stealth Rocks. However, it's like Stealth Rocks in that it doesn't take into effect until you actually switch a new Mon in. So when you switch that Mon in, it halves that Pokemon's speed, which is why it's important for me to bring hazard removers for things like Galvantula and Garchomp. Now, Galvantula is normally run as a Focus Sash Mon. Sometimes it is run as Life Orb, so I did some calcs based on the Life Orb set just in case. Mega Steelix, once again, is a hazard setter, and this thing is complete bulkiness. I need to remember to look back at its base stats, but normal Steelix has a 200 base physical defense. I am feeling Mega Steelix is even more insane. So it's just complete, it's a complete bulk. It can wall even a fire move. That's how insane it is. So I definitely have to be ready for that, and obviously it sets up hazards. I have some little gimmicks here and there to kind of set that up, but Mega Steelix isn't that big of a problem for me. Celebi is an interesting Pokemon. He originally drafted Rotom Mew beforehand. Oh, and by the way, I am facing Coach Jelt, coach of the Blazing Ponytas, as you see in the thumbnail. The name is like Jeltevl or something along those lines, and I apologize, man, if you're watching this. I cannot pronounce it right. I'm just going to call you Jelt. But yeah, he is a good battler. He actually won the D-League of A-Drive Army's League championship, so gotta watch out. Of course, that's my first week. How fun is that? So this will be definitely a big test for me. Celebi does pack a little bit of a punch with that grass, but obviously with my Mega Swampert, I have to watch out for Celebi, because Giga Drain can OHKO no matter what my Swampert, unless obviously I run like a Grass Berry. But even then, with Megas, you have to, if you release that Pokemon out, it has to be the Mega form no matter what. So I can't have it with any other item. Infernape, I love Infernape. It is great physical attacker. You can run Iron Fist on it and run Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Mach Punch, Ice Punch, etc. Powering up those punch moves, because Mach Punch is a priority move. Definitely have to watch out for that when you revenge kills or something along those lines. And it is a fast Pokemon. And that's an issue I'm going to run into, guys, is that a lot of his team outspeeds all my Pokemon. I did run one Pokemon in order to counteract that speed issue, because Garchomp, Galvantula, Celebi, and Infernape are all fast mons. Even Swallow and Sneasel I have to watch out for. But I don't necessarily think he's going to be bringing that, but I did make some calcs based on that. So speed is going to be an issue. So I did run a Scarf user, and you'll see why I chose this Pokemon as my Scarf user. Milotic is a very big wall, just like Mega Steelix. It can bring Scald, Toxic, Recover. Recover is very annoying, so you don't want it to set up. I'm pretty sure it can set up Calm Minds and such, so I do have to watch out for that. I don't really have that great of an answer. Really, my only answer is Shaman, and as you see, I kind of ran some calcs and had Shaman work that out for Milotic. Rotom C, or the Rotom Mo. I don't really expect this whatsoever, because he actually just dropped this for, I don't remember what he picks up, but it's a transaction that'll happen next week. And the reason I don't see him bringing this is because I feel like he dropped Rotom because he did not expect to get Celebi. But because he got Celebi so late, he got practically Celebi last pick, that he has no reason to even keep Rotom, and I feel like he's going to bring Celebi rather than Rotom. So I really didn't base anything off of Rotom. Obviously, it's a Volt Switcher. It can use Leaf Storm, but that's what the thing with Rotoms is they get those minus special attacks like Leaf Storm, Overheat, or Hydro Pump with terrible accuracy. Swellow, gotta watch out for Choice Specs Boom Burst. Originally, I was going to bring Dusknoir, but then I felt like Dusknoir just wasn't a good answer for me, and I felt like the Pokemon I did bring that's a Scarf user was more important for this battle because of speed. So Dusknoir wasn't that big of a problem because Volcanion can take a Specs Boom Burst, so I'm not entirely worried about that, but Specs Boom Burst is a threat that I need to watch out for from Swellow because it's complete power. It can 70% a bulky Volcanion. Definitely have to watch out for that. Komala. Now, the thing with Komala, its ability, Ponytas, does something where it's like doubles the attack or 1.2 times the attack, something along those lines, but it makes the accuracy terrible. No, what am I saying? Ponytas, it can't get status. It's like it's asleep, when in reality it doesn't have that sleep status. However, it does cause very bad accuracy on moves. But Komala does have power. It's a rapid spinner, so that's why I would need Dusknoir, but, you know, Hazards, if you look at my team, hazards are not that big on my team. I really only have Mega Swampert and Steelix as my hazard users. I don't really have big hazards, so I'm not really expecting any rapid spinners. Spiritomb, didn't really look into it too much. It does have some nice, is it a physical attacker? I believe it's a special attacker. It does have some nice special attack, or it could be the opposite, I can't recall, sorry. But I do have to watch out. I don't really expect Spiritomb. Sneasel got to watch out for priority Ice Shard. And you could run it Eviolite, but normally you're going to run it with like a Life Orb or something, because this does have power despite it not being a basic evolution rather than Weavile. Ice Shard I definitely have to watch out for on my, what Pokemon was it? You'll see in a second. But yeah, Sneasel, I'm not necessarily expecting this. What I'm expecting is actually, ironically enough, his top 6, because I really don't see the other ones as a threat to my team, at least. Those are for Pokemon more for other teams. So I expect Garchomp, Galvantula, Mega Steelix, Celebi, Infernape, and Milotic. Now, Infernape could be interchangeable with Sneasel or Swellow. I can definitely see that. But otherwise, I just expect those top 6, ironically enough. When he got Infernape round 4, really was surprising. So I'll go ahead and run with my team. Let's go ahead and show Showdown there. And as you can see, my first Pokemon is Volcanion. And yes, I did change it to a Shiny because I remembered exactly what name I was going to name it. I was looking at Shiny and I'm like, man, what does this remind me of? Well, it reminds me of Thanos. It so looks like Thanos with that yellow and pinkish purple face. So I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Thanos rather than SG1. So it is Shiny. Volcanion will be Shiny. I'm running it with a Wakan Berry or a Wakon Berry because I cannot take a Thunder from Galvantula. But if I take a Thunder from Galvantula and get off a big Flamethrower, bye-bye Galvantula. So Wakon Berry is strictly for Galvantula because unfortunately, no matter what calcs I did, I could not take a Thunder from Galvantula. Steam Eruption, I'm bringing Steam Eruption. That's a big signature move of Volcanion. It's complete power. It's insane. I can Oko Garchomp with Steam Eruption. It can actually 2-hit KO Milotic, believe it or not, in rain. These are calcs in rain because I am bringing Pelipper as my. This is going to be a rain team, and I know he's going to be expecting this, which is why no matter what he's bringing Galvantula. That's why he also might bring Rotom. Not entirely sure. But yeah, Galvantula is complete power, especially with Life Orb. Thunder will destroy me, which is why I brought that having that berry that halves electric damage. HP, the HP and defense calc are strictly based on. Oh, whoops. Let me edit that. That should be max special attack. The HP and defense are strictly living 1 EQ, so I can live 1 EQ from an Adamant Garchomp. I made that calc to where I can live that EQ from an Adamant Garchomp, and then I destroy it with a Steam Eruption. So that's very nice. And then obviously my special attack, I can live an EQ from Mega Steelix. So that's also important to where I can at least get big damage off on Mega Steelix before I die. Well, actually, I would be faster than Mega Steelix, and therefore I can destroy it in 2 hits rather than him taking me out with 2 Earthquakes. And then the speed, like like I said, no matter what calcs I did, I couldn't really outspeed anyone other than my Choice Scarf user. Shaman, who has the exact same stats as Celebi, where it's 100, 100, 100, 100. I could speed tie with Celebi, but otherwise, there really was no point because I needed to make calcs on defensive bulkiness. And then obviously its ability is Water Absorb, so that would be like Milotic using Scald, and I switch into this Volcanion. But Volcanion is a very bulky Pokemon, and which is why I'm bringing it with my Rain team to counteract Galvantula, Infernape, Celebi. It does very well against this entire team. Next, I'm bringing Mega Swampert. Of course, why wouldn't I? Gains for days. Bring in EQ, Ice Punch, Waterfall, Stealth Rock. I couldn't really figure out the fourth move, so I'm like, why not do Stealth Rock, just in case they switch out. Waterfall, I can outspeed, after Swift Swim, I can outspeed every single Pokemon. That's the thing with Mega Swampert is Swift Swim and Rain. So if I can get Rain set up and then Swift Swim, I can outspeed all their Pokemon at 64 speed EVs after Swift Swim. So Swellow is the fastest Pokemon. I can outspeed it by 1. That was the whole purpose. Unless he, of course, he runs Choice Scarf, then obviously I won't outspeed it and rip me. If he Choice Scarf Celebi, ooh, yikes. That will really suck, and that's a clever play. My defensive calcs, HP and defensive calcs, I have a 25% chance of living 2 EQs from Garchomp, which will be very important, in which I can get a big Ice Punch off, and I'm pretty sure Ice Punch should be able to OHKO it. Not entirely sure. No matter the calcs, there's no reason staying in with Celebi. I can't take it out with an Ice Punch. I can't take it out with Rain, powered up Waterfall. So there's really no reason to keep Mega Swampert in for Celebi. Next, we got Pelipper, Nigel, who's bringing Defog, U-Turn, Ice Beam, Hurricane. U-Turn is just important to switch out. Obviously, I don't want to stay in on Galvantula. Granted, Galvantula will be faster than Pelipper, but then again, maybe I predict the Galvantula coming in and I just U-turn out. I can just U-turn out of situations. Very nice. And U-turn will get a big hit off of Celebi, and so that's important. Ice Beam does OHKO Garchomp. Very nice. I can OHKO it even without that Modest Nature. So Modest Nature completely guarantees the OHKO. If he does complete special defense investment, maybe not entirely sure. I think I did the calcs based on that, not entirely sure. I'm bringing the item Flynium Z. And this has an 80% chance to OHKO Celebi. Hurricane Flynium Z. It has an 80% chance. I'm pretty sure it wasn't 100%, but it's an 80% chance to OHKO Celebi, which is very important because Celebi does hurt Mega Swampert a little bit. So I definitely need to get rid of Celebi because it does have some bulkiness to it. So that's why I brought Flynium Z, and this will be my Z user. I thought about using Grassium Z on Shaman, but Flynium Z is more important because I can deal with Milotic a little bit better than dealing with Celebi. So that's why I brought Flynium Z. And Defogger is to get rid of those hazards like Sticky Web, Stealth Rock from those first 3 Pokemon, Garchomp, Galvantula, and Mega Steelix. And so Defog was very important for this match because hazards are going to be a problem for me. Next we got, oops, would have been good if I showed Pelipper, right? Next we got the shiny Sylveon, Cotton Candy, bringing Hyper Voice, Hidden Power, HP Fire, Calm Mind, and Light Screen. Pixelate is the ability, so that Hyper Voice is 1.2 times boost because it's a normal move, becoming a fairy typing, and that can completely destroy Garchomp. My calcs are based, so my special defense and HP calcs, I can live a poison, well, special defense isn't important for living this, but I can live 1 EQ and I can live a poison jab for Garchomp, an adamant Garchomp, so that's important. Because obviously I don't want to get OHKO'd by Garchomp when Sylveon is my big answer to Garchomp. Definitely my big answer to Garchomp. And Sylveon does pretty well, HP Fire is for like Mega Steelix, because it's almost a guaranteed 2-hit KO Mega Steelix with HP Fire. It might be close to a 3-hit KO, but HP Fire is important if he switches in Mega Steelix or Galvantula. So that's why I need to bring that. I ran a Calm Mind set because it's good to just have some special defense bulk to deal with Milotic, Celebi, Galvantula, and then I just ran leftovers to get that HP back. Calm Mind is if I can set up, oh boy, Hyper Voice will destroy. So Calm Mind is very important to set up. I get that special defense, even more bulk, and special attack. Light screen is just in case, once again, if I can set up to get rid of some special attack from like Milotic and Celebi, I can actually bring out Mega Swampert on Celebi and then 2-hit KO it because of that light screen taking special attacks. Next, I'm bringing Shaman, Alfranja, who's bringing Aromatherapy, Seed Flare, Psychic Synthesis. Status moves won't be that important. Maybe Milotic brings Poison, Toxic. I might get burned from Infernape. That's why I have Aromatherapy just in case. Seed Flare, Life Orb Seed Flare. I have Calcs. I can live a Flare Blitz from Infernape no matter what. I can Oko Infernape with a Psychic, which is very nice, which is why I brought Psychic. Synthesis is if I can just heal, and Natural Cure is its ability, so if I switch out, I can cure myself of a Poison or a Burn. And Seed Flare, it's guaranteed to hit 2-hit KO Milotic. With Grassium Z, it was complete guarantee of outgoing Milotic, but still, it's nice to get Life Orb because I can get off some big damage. And my last Pokemon, the Choice Scarf user I was talking about, Shiny Flygon. I was gonna bring Dusknoir, but I instead decided with Shiny Flygon. Reason why I brought Shiny Flygon is for Infernape and Galvantula, even like Garchomp and Mega Steelix. I brought EQ, Stone Edge, U-Turn, Outrage. U-Turn, ironically enough, I can almost, depending on its build, I can Oko Celebi with U-Turn, a big U-Turn. So that's important. Outrage, I can Oko Garchomp. I can Oko Stone Edge, I can Oko Galvantula. Outrage, I can get a big hit off on Milotic. EQ, I can Oko Infernape. So this is all important. In Choice Scarf, my speed calcs, I can outspeed everyone, even Swellow. So this, I felt Flygon, Cryophobia, was very important for outspeeding, because speed is going to be issue in this battle, so that's why I brought Flygon. But with Flygon, I can live 2 Skulls from Milotic, I can outspeed all the Mons with Scarf, I can Oko Galvantula with Stone Edge, and after Stealth Rocks, I can 50% Oko. So after Stealth Rocks, sorry, never mind, because I didn't do any special defense calcs on Celebi. After Stealth Rocks, I have a 75% chance of Okoing Celebi, which is very nice with U-Turn. And I found that very surprising. I'm like, wow, that is very neat. I wasn't even planning to have that happen. So that's why I brought Flygon. Normally you want to run Flygon with Focus Sash or something, but Adamant Flygon Scarf was very important for dealing with that speed issue. So guys, let me know what you think about my team. The match will be going up. So the day this goes up, match will be going up the next day, so tomorrow. So be on the lookout for the battle. Very excited for this battle. Make sure you cheer on those Golden State Miniors. Jack should be bringing out his team builder / draft breakdown video for the LA Charizards. But make sure you cheer for the Golden State Miniors, because we go into the championship. We facing Jelt, the A-Drive Army D-League champion. Gonna be a big battle. Very excited. This will test my ability in competitive Pokemon, league battling. So excited. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later.